What's going on, guys? It's Tony with Urban Girl Scout Media, living the dream as always. Coming to you today with an off the rails, calling this one overrated as a question mark. And I'm going to talk about Kyrie Irving. I'm coming right out of the gates at you, Kyrie. I think Kyrie Irving's a bit of an overrated NBA player. And stats and facts actually support my claim. I think that he is popular for superficial reasons, and I'm going to, before I jump into it, say I love watching Kyrie Irving play basketball. Aesthetically, he is as fun to watch as any player ever. When he is on the court, his handles are just otherworldly, and there is no taking that away. Now, that is my opinion. Let's talk some facts. Fact number one. The Cleveland Cavaliers traded him because he wanted to have his own team, and they also traded him for a lesser player with a hip injury. The Cleveland Cavaliers also made an NBA Finals without Kyrie and forced the Golden State Warriors to a Game 6. Now, yes, there is the fact that Kyrie did hit one of the biggest threes in the history of the NBA Finals in Game 7. Guys, John Paxson for the Chicago Bulls hit one of the biggest shots in the history of the NBA Finals in Game 6 back in 1993 against the Phoenix Suns. Go look it up. Sometimes players are going to take big shots. Derek Fisher took a game-winning with less than a second three against the Spurs for the against the Spurs for the LA Lakers many years ago. Go look it up. Sometimes players take shots that they hit. Another fact is that the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm sorry, let's skip that because I don't know if that's necessarily true. I do know that the Boston Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals with a bunch of rookies without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward was supposed to be the second best player on that team, and he was out. I do know that the Boston Celtics, when Kyrie came back, were a dumpster fire. I do know that players didn't say anything bad about Kyrie, but they talked about the culture once he was gone. I do know that this season, it is a fact that the Boston Celtics are better than they were last year at this point, with Kemba Walker instead of Kyrie Irving. Also, they don't have Al Horford, and they downgraded to Enes Kanter. So, if you're telling me that Enes Kanter and Kemba Walker are better than Al Horford and Kyrie Irving, okay. I also know that it's a fact that Kyrie this season has been detrimental to the Brooklyn Nets, the team he signed with this offseason. They are a sub-500 team when he plays. They are just at 500 when he doesn't play. Why hasn't he played that many games where you can make that kind of assertion? Oh, that's because he's always hurt, and just like every other season, he's hurt again. Kyrie has a habit of missing a lot of time because he's hurt a lot. He's prone to injury. It's very factual. So go look it up. Everything I just said that I know is factual. Yes, he made a big shot. Yes, he has had some huge moments. But did Kyrie ever win anything without LeBron? Has Kyrie accomplished anything as his own man like he wanted to prove? Yes, he has in-game moments where he is wonderful. But overall, no, I don't buy into the Kyrie Irving thing. I think that he is overrated. I think that he is close to being a bust. Yeah, I said it. A bust. He's a number 1 overall pick. He barely played at Duke. He did not win before LeBron James in Cleveland. He did not win without LeBron James in Boston. Didn't get out of the first round, if I'm not mistaken. And that Boston team, collectively, if you took the number one off of that Boston team, or you took the number one off the Cleveland team that he was on with LeBron, that Boston team was better. I almost said New Jersey. Brooklyn, they're statistically better without Kyrie. I'm sorry. You can be an amazing talent, but detrimental. Carmelo Anthony, Stephon Marbury. You can be an amazing talent and be part of the system. Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Tom Brady. But you cannot be this super talented player that wants to be a leader and hasn't earned that right. Because what you come across is an arrogant, kind of aloof, kind of not really. I don't think Kyrie has the ability to read the room. I think that he misses the mark, and when you see him say things about flat Earth, and he talks about how he wants to be his own man, he's growing up, the Uncle Drew stuff, all these conflicting personalities of his, all these things that go into it, and the fact that he spends so much time dealing with stuff off the court because he's consistently hurt. I'm going to go ahead and say Kyrie Irving is overrated, and he is close to a bust. He is very close to a bust for me. He has not led a team in a successful manner. I do not know if he has won I don't know how many playoff series you could say he's won without LeBron James. Any? Interesting. So there you go. Kyrie Irving, I do think he's a bit overrated. I don't know how much time there is for him in terms of fixing that, and it's becoming a more and more popular perception. What do you guys think? Do you think that he's overrated? Do you think he's talented? Let me know. Thank you guys so much.